In this video, I'm going to show you how to use SOAPI, the API, to retrieve data from the output tree of HyperLith. So this is HyperLith setup. We've just got a simple line pattern. It looks like this. I've simulated it, and you get your result here on the Data and Results tab. Okay, so here is the output, and if I plot the intermediate results, it looks like this. This is the T function. This T function is a level set function that if you threshold at a value of 1, that is your resist surface. So what we're trying to do is write a Python or MATLAB program that will load this line hln file, run the simulation, and then fetch this data, the development time contours. To make it simple, we'll just run without focus and dose, though we could set this up in the API to do that, but we'll just set it up in the GUI here. File, save. Okay, so this line.hln is ready to go. So here's the API, and the first thing we'll do is we'll create a new script. This is Python, and we have a built-in Python interpreter. MATLAB would look the same. So we'll comment out what we need here, or we'll uncomment what we need. So we'll just load the setup, which is in home export Okay, let me just double check that that's the right thing. Home export box share panoramic work demo. Line.hln. Okay, so that should load the file. Then we will run it. So simulate HyperLith. This gives us a handle to the output, which is like a handle to this tree. Then, once we have a handle to the output, we are going to go into the tree and get, in this case, we're getting the aerial image. And then we'll plot it, and we'll send it to the list, and we will then destroy everything and close. So let's save this. And we'll try to execute this, see if that works. It did. So from the script, it loaded the file here. It simulated it, and then it fetched the output and sent it to the list, and it plotted it. So on the data tab, here's that output, which is the aerial image. And I think it plotted it, but I closed the plot. Okay, so if we want to get, go back to HyperLith, if we want to get this node instead, if you right click it, then you can say copy and then the name to the clipboard. In this case, we don't need to have it qualified because this is good enough. So development contours T. So I just copy that name. All we've done there is copy the name into the clipboard, and now we can fetch it. So we can say, we'll copy this line. Well, let me paste it first. Actually, we'll just replace it. So we'll say, nah, I'll better we'll say resist profile handle equals, and then we'll get this like this, and then we'll send also to the list, we'll send that to the list also. So we'll get these, that's the handle, and we'll send that to the list. And I think double quotes are okay in Python. So now this, when we run it, it should add two things to the list. It should add, there we go, this and that. So if you want the raw data here, rather than sending it to the list, what you can do is use the, let's go to the API specification, and I think it's called get data series data. So we don't want to get the handles. We have a handle. We want to get the data. So we call get data series data, and then we give it a handle. So that's the method we want here. Get data series data, and that will return a array of doubles. So we say data equals get data series data, and then resist profile handle. And then I don't know how to print that in Python. I think you say print data. I don't know if that'll work. I'm not very good at Python. Execute. Pressing the execute will save it. And oh, I need to say S. This is Python. In MATLAB you wouldn't have to do that. Let's try running it again. Let's see if it printed anything. Oh, it did. Okay, so it just printed out the raw data. So if you're in MATLAB, you'd get an array, and I think it is a one-dimensional array. You need to reshape it. The X is on the inside. And then there's another method that gives you the information about the data series. I think it's called get data series domain info, because you might not know the size of the data. So let's go back to the top here, and then you can say get, again it's called get data series domain info. Let's see here. Get data series domain info. You can also say get data as columns, but I think you want get data series domain info, and that will tell you, if successful, the domain info. It gives you nx, ny, the number of samples in x, number of samples in y, the min x, the min y, that's the domain size, as an array. Okay, so that concludes this video.